Hey guys, Chad here from C&R Reviews. Again, we have the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, brand spanking new for 2012. It's a 9mm. And we have the Ruger LC9, also 9mm subcompact. What we're going to be doing today is basically a feature comparison and size comparison of these two. Like I said, these are a subcompact category. A lot of people will say they're a pocket category, which you can stick them in your coat pocket, your pants pocket. And these are two unique versions of subcompacts. Most subcompacts in this category don't have safeties. They rely on a really heavy trigger to be their safety. And these two both have exterior safeties. We're going to go over those in features, and then we'll talk about the size differences, and then we'll go into price. And I haven't had a chance to shoot the M&P yet. We're basically just doing comparison videos right now. We're going to get it down to the range here. We're going to try to do it this week, show you guys it's at least first 100 rounds and how it functions. I am super excited to get it out. So let's just real quick talk about the M&P and features that it has. It does have an exterior safety, which is right here. Down means fire, and up means safe. It is easy to push down and up, and you know, with a round loaded, you can still slide back and eject the round, which is really nice. And so you can clear the weapon. It does have a nice bullet indicator right at the top, and also the extractor will protrude a little bit, and you can physically feel that when there's a round loaded. Really nice 3-dot combat sights. Unfortunately, the manual says that the rear sight, even though it has a Allen screw in there, is not adjustable, and they want you to adjust the front sight. Really simple takedown, and we'll be doing a takedown video specifically for this gun. And so, look forward to that if you are looking for the takedown of the weapon. Other than that, let's talk about the trigger. Really nice trigger. Smith & Wesson has been saying this is one of their best triggers yet. And, it's actually a really nice. It's got very little take up, as you can see. And then I got the safety on. You got to drop the safety to pull the trigger. Very little take up. And a really nice clean break. They're saying it's about a 6.5 pound trigger. It feels really nice, especially when you compare it to other guns in this category. And like I said, most of them rely on such a heavy trigger. This is kind of a nice change. Is this concealable? I definitely think it is, and we'll do the size comparison next. What does it come with out of the box? It comes with 2 magazines. One of them is a flat base plate, 7-round mag, fits flush in the weapon. You could almost get 3 fingers on there. Actually, if you really crunch them together, you can. Second mag it comes with, which is really nice, especially for the price point, is an 8-round magazine. As you can see, 8 rounds. It does have an extended floor plate on there. And you can put 3 full fingers on there. Gives you some nice control, especially if you're going to be plinking, or let's say you want to carry this on your hip and you want something that's more of a target gun. You want to train with that, that's great. That's perfect. I would say the flat base plate's more the carry magazine if you're going to be doing that. But you can carry with this with the extended. Since I've got the gun, I've actually carried with both, thrown them in my pocket, and I really don't tell too much of a difference. It's not that big of a difference with the flat or with the extended. So let's quickly talk about the Ruger LC9, because it has a lot of different features. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Ruger likes to be ultra safe with their guns, and I think in some ways that's a negative on Ruger. Comes with 1 magazine, 1 7-round mag. It does have an exterior safety, like I showed you on the Smith & Wesson also. Down is for fire, up is for safe. Now when it is engaged, you cannot pull back the slide and eject the round that's in there or something. It actually locks the slide. That's fine. You really want to make sure that you train with it. It is a positive safety where it's really easy to push down and up. And there you go. Now with the LC9, you don't have to rely on that safety if you don't want to, because the LC9 also incorporates that really long trigger pull. We'll show you that. There's a little bit of just take up there that really, so show a little bit better, really long pull. And then it breaks okay. Now the trigger on here, I would say, is not the best trigger. Is it okay? Yes, it is. If you train with it, you can get great groupings. We will be doing some accuracy comparisons, basically shooting at 7 yards between this and the Smith & Wesson Shield. Other features that the gun has, it has 2 bullet indicators. One is at the very top, says loaded when up, and it pops up when you have a round in there. The second one is on the side of the barrel. You can actually see in there and see the cartridge. Does it need to? No, it doesn't. It does have really nice combat sights. I would have to say the sights are not as nice as the Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson dots are really, really bright and clear. A lot bigger than full-size sights. I like that. They are fully adjustable though. Ruger recommends that when you take out the Allen screw or unscrew it, you want to take a wooden dowel or something, punch this to the side. You can also drift the front side as well, like the M&P. The gun does have actually has 2 other features, and both of them are safety features. One of them, there's a key that you can put in this hole on the side of the gun, and it will lock the trigger. Even if there's a round in the gun, you cannot use it. It will fully lock up the gun. Now, some people are going to want that, especially if the little kids are around. They want that extra peace of mind. That's fine. I have 2 children, and I don't use that key. It's your preference. You don't have to use it. The gun also has something, though. It's called a magazine disconnect. And I don't like the magazine disconnect feature on any gun. It's just my own personal preference. What that means is that even though the gun might be charged and there's a round in the chamber, with the magazine out, the gun is locked up. Excuse me. You cannot push the trigger. You have to get the magazine into the gun, and then guess what? Then you can pull the trigger. I don't like that feature. I think it sucks. Let's real quickly do the size comparison. Show you guys what we're doing with that. Now, one thing I will say on the LC9, the safety sticks out from the gun. I don't know how well you can see that. I'll shine on this side. There is the safety, guys. So it's going to give you a little bit extra width on the frame, so just be aware of that. I think these are pretty comparable when you compare them in width. There's the width of the 2. LC9 is on your left. Let's do the size comparison as far as height of the slide, the length of the slide. And there you go. There's not much of a difference. I mean, we're talking 1/8 of an inch difference, maybe. It's very minimal. Let's do the base plate height without the magazines, and we'll show you. And there you go. You can see the M&P is just a tad bit taller. If you throw in, now the Ruger does come with a flat base plate magazine, but I have the extended one on it. So what I'll do to make it fair is we'll throw the extended one of the M&P, and then we'll compare in height. I'll actually do it from the side because it looks like the M&P is just a tad bit taller. And there you go. So the M&P base plate goes fully fills out that magazine area. The Ruger's is just in the front. So they're almost identical in height, as you guys can see. You throw in the flat base plates and they're going to be pretty similar as well. The M&P will just be a tad bit taller than it. As far as reliability goes, like I said, I haven't had a chance to shoot the Shield yet, but we will be doing that soon. We have about 350, close to 400 rounds through the LC9, and so far it's been great. We did have the guide rod break in the first 100 rounds, and so we replaced it with the stainless steel version. Yes, that did cost extra, so you're looking at an extra 25 bucks to switch to that more expensive guide rod, but you also have peace of mind it's not going to break like the plastic ones do. So that makes the cost of this gun go up. Now, I paid $350 for the LC9. I've seen them go as high as 400 bucks. Don't pay more than 400 bucks for the gun. The LC9 for $350 plus the $25 for the stainless steel guide rod is going to put it at $375. The M&P Shield I bought for $370 with the 2 magazines, and guess what? It comes with a really nice dual spring metal guide rod. So I'm not going to have to replace that. That's really nice. And you know, also as far as weight goes, pretty comparable. Unloaded weight on this guy is going to be 19 ounces according to Smith & Wesson's website. Haven't had a chance to weigh it loaded. This guy fully loaded is going to be like 19.5 to 20 ounces fully loaded. And I can't imagine this guy's going to be much more, probably in the 21 to 22 ounce range, somewhere around there. But I can't be for sure. Haven't loaded it and weighed it yet. But other than that, guys, these are both two great guns. Like I said, for price points, they're going to be real similar. They're going to fall into the same categories as far as being the subcompact. As you can see, even though the Smith & Wesson looks bigger than the LC9, it really is super comparable. Yeah, you have a little bit more thickness as far as girth goes. The slide sits a little bit higher on the frame, but you're not really losing or gaining much if you go with either one of these. They are both really nice sized guns, and you could pocket carry both of these in a jacket pocket, pants pocket, something like that. I know Ryan's carried the LC9 in a shorts pocket, and I'm sure you could do the same with the M&P. I've been carrying it in my jacket pocket, and it kind of just blends away. So both good guns. Check them out. This is the M&P Shield 9mm, the Ruger LC9 9mm, and this is Chad from CNR Reviews. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.